What's good, TP fam? I hope all is well. I just wanted to stop in and give you guys a good word today. What Wisdom or Word Wednesdays. I want to speak really quickly about storms and just provide some encouragement on how to maneuver and propel and excel through the storm. Right. I just want to encourage you today that your storms are no different than anyone else. You know, I always tell people when I come across them or I'm listening to their stories, I always mention that I never try to compare my life to someone else's chapter, right? So my chapter, I'm 31 currently right now. So my chapter 31 will look different from the next person's chapter 31 because their chapter 31 may be maturity. Mine may be finance. Somebody's 29th chapter may be healing. So my only word to provide encouragement to you today is to look deep within. And I think the main important thing I want you to take away from the storm is the lesson, right? Anytime you come through a failure, the main thing is, what did I learn from this? What am I supposed to gain and take from this, right? We could take all of our failures, right? And if you really realize it, that our failures are not made for us, they're made for someone else, right? And once that started clicking for me, it made it easier for me to endure my storms, right? And I don't think as we go through life that the storms get, or they continuously are harder. I think we build up strength to help endure that next storm. I'm a really big fan of either a storm has left or one is coming, right? So I just kind of want to encourage you to take a step back and be like, whatever you're going through right now in your life, whether it's family, whether it's friends, whether it's just your finances right now, you don't know how you're going to make it from day to day. You have people that's unemployed, whether you're trying to get into school, or whether you're trying to graduate out of school and you just can't pass that class. Whatever the storm is, just realize, like, what is God trying to show me with this storm? What is the universe trying to teach me with this storm? And I'm a true believer of, if you haven't learned your lesson, you will repeat that storm. I'll give you an example of some of my storms. I ask people, I've been through a financial storm, I've been through a emotional storm, and I've been through so many academic storms. I've just been through so many, right? So I do think my academic storms have been the times that I failed classes. I almost didn't graduate high school for one class, and I graduated at the top of my class, but that one class at the end really knocked me back from getting some of the things that I worked so hard for in high school. In college, I got to college and I failed one course that was only taught in the fall. And also too, like when I went through undergrad, right, my GPA wasn't competitive. So that experience taught me, and actually had me going to graduate school. But because I went to graduate school, I was afforded the opportunity to gain so many mentees and meet so many people and make impacts, and those people still talk to me today. So in the midst of being frustrated because I had a failure of having to go do a master's degree to be a competitive applicant for dental school, I realized that that was my journey for a reason, because I touched so many lives when I was in graduate school and I had an opportunity to teach. Finances, being against the wall with finances has helped me now to this day in finances, right? I look at money completely different, how to invest, what I look at, and things, and all those different things. So all my storms have been literally when someone comes to me and they actually are confiding in me and I become a soundboard to them, I immediately know, oh, that's what that storm was made for, because I'm thinking about my time. So the minute they finish with their story, I immediately know where to go to meet them where they are in their place and say, hey, if nothing else, I've been there and this is how you can get through that storm. So whatever the storm that you're going through right now, I pray that you get through it. Make sure you take a step back, breathe, do whatever you need to actually come back and balance out. But you have to keep pushing forward, because if you're here another day, that means your job is not finished. You all take care and be blessed.